Free to succeed. Mug Club in the house. Someone told me that I've said mug at the beginning of so many videos that they got an advertisement for mugs at the beginning of one of my videos. All right, so some interesting updates, some interesting things to go over here. So let's do that after we go through this chest, I guess, which that's pretty good actually. Okay, I guess I'll keep it at 2. Not keeping that. So, Pop-Up City. Let's go ahead and do Pop-Up City real quick. 2. Oh God, I just want to like live. Okay, so over the course of the weekend, I got a Sacred from one of my daily logins. I got a couple of Void Shards from Clan Boss. I got a few Ancient Shards from Dungeons, and maybe Clan Boss as well. And I would summon them and record in case anything interesting happened, and nothing really did. But I kept popping them because I was like, we got this champ chase that I could be trying to finish. So yesterday, we finished Doom Tower and got our Void Shard. So I recorded popping the Void Shard. So before I say anything else, I'll just show you the clip of me popping the Void Shard. All right, so we've gotten a few shards. I recorded one of the Ancients, and I think I had started to record, I had like a Sacred, a Void, and an Ancient. I think I got one of the Voids from Clan Boss. I got a Sacred from one of the daily logins over the weekend. So I pop them and record them in case I get anything, and then if I don't, I get rid of the footage. So, so far we haven't gotten anything of note, but I was checking the event. We are 500 points away. So if we get an epic from this Void Shard, we're going to be able to do this champ chase, because I can green shard the rest of the way. If I don't get an epic, I'm not sure. I might still try to green shard my way through it, but if we get an epic here, we can do it, and we might be able to get back on pace. I'm still behind, but we'll see. But I'm gonna pop it, and that's what we're gonna do. So here we go. If it's an epic, we're back on pace to some degree. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I can't believe we got an epic, dude. Come on! I thought for sure that I was just gonna have to scrap this footage. Oh man, and she's new. And she's new, dude. Let's go, bro. All right, well, I'm gonna green shard my way through this, and then I think I need to try to bang out Arena as well. I need to go pretty hard. Oh, I've got another day in Arena. Champ Chase ends tonight, and then... Okay, I think, we're back. I think we could do it. So, that's it. Back to the normal video. So that was what happened over the weekend. And then we green sharded our way out of the rest of the event. So we can't get in there. We got our Skimfos frags from the champ chase though. We finished the arena event last night. We are gonna grind the hell out of Fire Knight today and try to knock that out, which will do us some good for the dungeon divers. And then champ training, I still have a lot of work to do. So we're still a little bit behind. We still have a lot of work to do. But there's hope. There's a little bit of hope for the fusion, barring the summon rush being really, really bad. I got a couple of Ancients last night from running Fire Knight. So we'll just hang on to all the shards we get again and see how the summon rush goes. But it looks like we might be kind of back on pace now. it still feels like it's going to be really tough. There's still a lot to do, but somehow we managed to finish that champ chase. Just really strange. And as I was popping the shards I was getting over the weekend, and it wasn't going well, I was like, even with all these shards I'm getting, I'm not going to be able to do this. And then that last void shard was just super clutch, man. And I had the green shards sitting to be able to knock the rest of it out. So kind of an interesting weekend. You know? Also, I'm going to have to work on... I've made a few changes to some champ builds that I feel like we should go over too. Here's our Drex. Here's how we built our Drex. And I built him with Doom Tower in mind. I'm going to be using him very heavily in Doom Tower for several of the stages. He was on our team. I'll show you the team we used after we go over the builds. But this is what he looks like, and I'm pretty happy with that build. I think he'll probably be like this for a while. We had some pretty nice lifesteal stuff for him that helps out a lot. So our Drex is looking pretty good. We reworked our Astrolon last night. He was on like double cruel and divine crit rate, I think. And I'm sure I've said in a few videos when I'm doing arena, I'm getting real tired of being cut. It's pissing me off real bad getting cut. So I retuned him so that now, if my Arbiter gets a turn, my whole team gets a turn. Everybody's tuned now. So that's not a problem. We lost a little bit of damage, but I would rather lose the damage and get a turn so he can kill whoever he can kill and potentially land the stuns. I would rather that happen than us get cut. Also, I'm just low on silver, but once I get, these to 12, I could get a little bit more. I actually no, we could still hit speed. But maxing these gloves, and then eventually we're going to get to the point soon where we start really going in hard in these dungeons. So hopefully soon we'll have him a better accuracy banner and all that stuff. But that's what he looks like now. And we reworked Apothecary a little bit. We sacrificed a little bit of speed on Apothecary so I could shoot the resistance up. I was using him in the Eternal Dragon, and having high resistance on him was pretty necessary. So I'm pretty content with this build on him for a while too. I don't need him to be crazy fast, and I feel like he can still do every job I need him to do like this. So that's what he's looking like. And did we change anyone else up? I don't think we changed anyone else up. We 5-starred our Doom Priest. We used her in there as well. That's what she looks like. Nothing crazy, nothing too fancy going on there. Just needed to get some tank stats on her. And I think that might be it. I think those are the big updates. Those are the big changes we made over the weekend. Yeah. As far as our Doom Tower team, it was this. And it was tough. Every other time I fought the Eternal Dragon on this rotation, I just autoed it with my normal team, and I never even looked at the fight. I just would let it go to whatever I was doing, and they'd eventually win. Never had a problem with this boss through this whole rotation. This one was tough. My normal team couldn't even almost do it. They'd handle the waves. The waves are real easy, and then we get to the boss and just get annihilated. So I tried a few different combinations of things and just realized this was much different than any other time I'd fought him. So that's what prompted the Doom Priest 5-star. That's what prompted the rebuild on Apothecary, because I figure he's got low cooldowns and every skill he has is impactful. So I didn't want him getting reset so he could keep boosting, so that we can get Sill's passive, which is healing us. We can get Doom Priest passive, which is cleansing us. And then everybody here's got pretty handy A1s, right? His attack down for the boss was really helpful. I used him to spread HP burns, so I had to kind of manually do that. I'd put it on the boss, and then every other turn, because again, I'm mostly A1ing because we're going on cooldown, I would just make sure all the minions had HP burn so we could get our ticks like that. Occasionally, I would use Syl. I would use her to stun when I could, when I had the cooldown. Otherwise, I would use her A1 to try to knock back turn meter on one of the minions to offset the timing of their debuffs and the slow. And then Doom Priest is just there doing her thing with the passive. So it took a couple of tries, a couple of tweaks to some of the gear. But this is the team we did it with. So I'm hoping by next time we've been able to spend some time in the dungeons and maybe we can auto it. It'd be nice if we could auto it. But I think the trick here is have good A1s, right? We've got Drex with a good A1. Coffin Smasher's a good attack down. Some decent A1s there. We're not really relying on any cooldown skills other than Apothecary, and he's got high enough resistance that none of that mattered. So that was our weekend. I think that's everything worth covering from the weekend. So let's see. Let's do a little arena. Yeah, see, this is so nice. Just knowing that I'm not going to cut. Now, it may not matter because there's Gorg and Ugo, but So I think the first thing I'm going to do when I get the silver up, hey, relax. First thing I do when I get the silver up is going to be max out Astralon's gloves. And then extra turn. What in the fuck's going on here? Hey, what's going on here? Jesus. I'm going to max out Astralon's gloves. I think that's going to be pretty important to do. And then I don't know. Then we'll see, you know. I hope he's not faster. Whew. It feels like we're just squeaking everybody out by like 1 point. The bump up though. Level 51. Wow. What luck. And has the better gear, dadgummit. Alright. Hopefully we don't get soloed by a bad L here. That'd be a little bit of a bummer. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like he can kill us, can he? Okay, good. Let's say, but like, maybe we can't kill him either, though. I mean, historically, it doesn't go well, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it, because why not, you know? It's about right. So like this is an example of one I don't know how we would win because we're not gonna ever kill this Duchess. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna save my A2 for when I don't have an attack down up, if that can happen even. Please hit Septimus. Yes. Okay, so we'll do, she did that. Yeah, killing that Duchess is gonna be a problem. Maybe. Oof. That's so aggravating, dude. That is just so aggravating. Getting a Saris rework in the mix is gonna be kind of high on the list too, man. I hate missing the strip. I hate missing that strip, dude. Oh yeah, a lot of you were saying too in the last episode we were talking about the Skull Crown. Something does seem to be up because there's a couple things I'm noticing. One, Ashelon never stuns her, and then two, it's I rarely strip that unkillable buff. Like, you know, Arbiter's A2, which she doesn't have a lot of accuracy, but other teams I come in with sometimes. If it's like if Ashelon hits her and procs that unkillable and doesn't land a stun, then that unkillable buff is just not going to come off until it naturally comes off. It's weird, but I don't know if that's true. That could just be circumstantial. I haven't tested that a bunch yet, but maybe this one. But they need to sort that shit out, because that's stupid. There's nothing in her skills that says she can't be stunned. So sort it out. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe this one? I don't know. I feel like maybe no. All right, that'll work for now. We weren't able to climb, like get back up into here last night either. So we're back in Bronze 3. But we're creeping up on a point in the game, I think, where we can actually get some solid 3v3 teams. You know, having Drex in the mix and stuff. I feel like we're about getting there, so we'll probably sort that out soon. So I reckon what I'll do now is we'll start a clan boss run. And I believe today is the day. Yeah, today is the day we're going to finish this book. Sad day. Sad day I'm free to succeed. But also, like, a good day, because this last half of this book has sucked. I mean, the whole book has sucked, but that's the point. But, like, it's sucked in a bad way lately. Alright. Honey, I can't get the car started. I think it's flooded. Where is it? In the swimming pool? It's flooded. It looks like you are putting the saddle on backwards. A lot you know about it. You don't even know which way I'm going. That's okay. That's pretty good. A lot you know about it. Sunday school teacher says, Malcolm, do you want to go to heaven? Malcolm says, I'd better not. My mother told me to come straight home after Sunday school. This is Sergeant talking to a private. Private, I think the enemy soldiers are hiding in the woods. I want you to go in there and flesh them out for us. Okay, sir. Which is not, no. Okay, sir, but if you see a bunch of guys running out of the woods, don't shoot the one in front. Did you hear about the teenager who went to the barber shop? Well, there should be a question mark there. There's a period at the end of that, and it shouldn't be, because that's a question. Hey, Bob. That's a question. He had long, flowing hair plastered above his ears. His hair glistened in the light. The barber asked him if he wanted a haircut or just an oil change.
like that.
Did you hear about the paratrooper who jumped out of the airplane without a parachute? He thought it was a practice jump. He died. Why does your dog keep turning around in circles? He's a watchdog and he's winding himself up. The end. The end. All right. So that's it. Pretty monumental moment there, I would say. Shout out to Bob Phillips, you know. I guess we'll end it here. I think I covered everything I needed to cover. Got you guys caught up on everything I did over the weekend. Yeah, I reckon that's it. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow.